4 minutes. That's all we had to stop 8,000 enemy soldiers. They called us mosquito boats. But that night, we drew blood. We were the secret weapon the Japanese Navy never saw coming.
The searchlight sliced through the blackness like a blade, missing our bow by mere inches. On the deck of PT-164, 23 of us held our breath, hearts pounding against the damp wood. It was July 19, 1943, off the coast of Vella Lavella. Just ahead, a Japanese destroyer unknowingly led 3 troop transports carrying nearly 8,000 enemy soldiers. They thought the night belonged to them. They were wrong. In 4 minutes, we would unleash hell. I gripped the twin 50 caliber machine guns until my knuckles turned white. The only light was the ghostly green glow of our compass. We were America's secret weapon, poised to prove that darkness was no longer Japan's ally. I am Chief Petty Officer Tom Harrigan, and I was one of the first to take these mosquito boats into battle against steel giants. To understand our audacity, you have to know what we were up against. The Japanese Navy owned the night. Their Tokyo Express ran troops with impunity. We needed a game changer. That game changer was the patrol torpedo boat. Born of desperation, these 80-foot vessels were built not of steel, but of mahogany plywood. 3 massive Packard engines pushed us over 45 knots, faster than anything else on the water. We were essentially speedboats with delusions of grandeur, unarmored and vulnerable. One solid hit would turn us into matchsticks, but we had speed and we had surprise.
Brave men fought in wooden boats. Subscribe to honor their story.
That night in Blackett Strait, the trap was set. We waited in the dark, engines idling. Then the shapes appeared, dark monoliths against the stars. Our plan was insane, split up and attack from 3 sides, threading the needle between the enemy destroyers. At 1,000 yards, the signal came. 3 clicks. We roared to life, engines screaming as we surged to 40 knots. The Japanese were stunned. We were inside their formation before they could traverse their guns. I opened up with the twin 50s, tracers painting deadly lines into the destroyer's bridge. Fire 1, fire 2. Our torpedoes hit the water. Moments later, the lead transport erupted in a blinding flash. The night turned into day. The second transport took hits from our sister boat and exploded like a volcano. Japanese soldiers spilled into the fiery water. A destroyer tried to ram us, its bow looming like a cliff, but our skipper threw the wheel over and we danced away by feet, spraying its bridge with lead as we passed. We launched our last fish and ran for our lives, leaving burning ships and chaos in our wake. We had sunk 2 transports and thousands of troops. More importantly, we had broken the Japanese psychological hold on the night. They started fearing the dark, seeing mosquito boat terror in every shadow. We proved that brave men in wooden boats could bring down an empire. The Japanese never fully adapted to the threat. They had to double their escorts, waste resources, and live in constant fear of the shadows. From the Solomons to the Philippines and eventually to the shores of Europe, the PT boat legacy of speed, stealth, and courage lived on. We were boys who became men in those wooden boats, fighting a war we didn't start but were determined to finish. We were the Mosquito Fleet that brought down an empire, one torpedo at a time.